pag-usapan po kanina yung maximum tolerance. Opo. Itatanong ko lang po sa inyo kung naramdaman niyo po ba na tolerant ang ating mga bayaning pulis. Balik lang po tayo doon lagi. Opo.
Maraming salamat po, Senator. Actually po, wala po sa kanila yung maximum tolerance na sa side po namin. Kami po yung nag-maximum tolerance para sa kanila. Kasi kami po talaga yung nakiusap na hintayin nila yung lawyer namin. Pero hindi po siya nangyari. Kung nakita nyo naman po sa mga videos, sa mga compounds, sa lahat po ng compound, hindi po talaga nila hinintay yung mga lawyers.
Opo.
So, diretso na po sila yung sumampa.
Salamat po.
Opo.
May tanong lang po ako sa human rights. Meron na po ba silang reklamo para na nakarating po sa inyo, ang KOGC? Meron na po bang formal na reklamo po sila?
Wala pong formal na reklamong nakarating sa amin, pero motu proprio po ang commission ay nagsagawa ng investigasyon po. Ongoing po ang investigation.
Ongoing pa po. Pwede po kailan po kaya magkakaroon ng resulta po yung investigasyon?
Tatanungin ko po sa aming regional office kung kailan matatapos. Bibigyan po namin kayo kung sakali.
Opo, kaagad po sana, sir. Opo, kasi meron lang po akong concern. Sa palagay po ba nyo, sabi po ng ating mga bayaning pulis ay maximum tolerance. Opo. May kaugnay po ba yung suot nila? Halimbawa, ikaw ay gusto mo talaga maximum, bibigay mo talaga, tolerant ka, pero ang suot mo ay mukhang hindi naman tolerant. Meron po pang sa human rights na ganun, kailangan pagka sinabi mong maximum tolerance, pati yung suot mo, hindi naman mukhang panggera, ganun po ba?
May yun pong pagtupad ng ating kapulisan sa kanilang tungkulin. Depende ho kasi yan sa sitwasyon. Katulad ho nito, serving warrant of arrest, meron hong mga alituntunin silang sinusunod dito. Nandun ho yan sa police operational procedures at sa human rights-based policing. Nandun po yung kanilang mga alituntunin. Yun hong pagdating sa kasuotan, siyempre ho, depende ho kasi yan sa assessment ng police kung ano yung kinakailangan nilang gamit. Kung low risk po, maaring hindi siguro sila magdadala ng ganong sandata or ganong karami ng pulis. Kung high risk, maaring mas marami. So depende ho kasi yon sa kanilang assessment ng situation at sa kanilang intelligence, siyempre. Ang importante pong masabi ho dito, yun pong kanilang pagtupad ng tungkulin na ayon dapat sa kanilang procedures, yung police operational procedures at human rights-based policing. Yun po. Sir, pwede ho ba akong magdagdag ng additional comment po? Doon ho yung sa nabanggit nyo kanina na magkaiba ang pagtrato ng kapulisan sa mga ralista at dito ngayon sa KOJC. In fairness po sa lahat, magkaiba ho kasi ang konteksto ng nung pangyayaring. Yun hong sa mga ralista, freedom of expression po ito. Ginagarantiya po ito ng ating saligang batas. Kung kaya't ang malaki ho yung restraint na kailangan i-exercise ng pulis dito. Wala ho talagang puwersa at bawal ho silang pigilan. Ang mga
depensa lang po. Hanggang depensa sila.
Tama po. Panatilihin lang po yung kaayusan at katiwasayan ng community. Yun pong ito ho kasi sa KOJC, Service of Warrant of Arrest po ito. May mga batas po at alituntunin, yung rules of court po na gabay ng ating kapulisan sa pagpapatupad ng warrant of arrest. Nabanggit naman din kanina yung mga rules, applicable rules sa pag-serve ng warrant. Siyempre, kailangan lamang tumupad at sumunod ng ating kapulisan sa mga batas na ito. Salamat po.
Opo, maraming salamat po. Opo, napakalinaw po nun. Ano pong masasabi po natin doon, Attorney Israelito Torion? Opo, magkaiba daw po yun. Opo, kasi ang nanggaling po yun sa isang membro daw po ninyo ng KOGC na parang sa palagay nila mas pinapaboran ng PNP pa yung mga komunista na kalaban nila kaysa sa amin na dati nilang kasama.
that is the general feeling of the members of KOJC. And I also really feel that, no? There is this seeming obsession as against Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy instead of acting on the pressing problems of our nation. But nevertheless, they are serving a warrant of arrest. I do hope and pray, sir, that really the procedures should be followed. Kasi dito po pang 7 beses na ata ito na-serve. Kaya nga to erase any and all and sundry na mga doubts po, yung sa June 10, ang nangyari kasi, violation talaga yung initial entry nila. Nakapasok lamang sila nung nag-allow na po yung KOJC Property Administrator. So nung pag-allow ng KOJC Property Administrators, former President Duterte, sinabayan, it was a very orderly search. The prior search po were very orderly po. Tsaka yung NBI dati nag-serve ng warrant, orderly. Yung previous services po ng warrants po, orderly. Yun nga lang pong June 10, it was not really a service of warrant sa tingin namin. It was really an attack against the property as well as the dignity of the members of KOJC. Yun po ang aming general sentiment. Para bang nabigyan ata ng masyadong maraming atensyon yung warrant of arrest ni Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy na ang dami namang marami masyadong mga kriminal na hindi pa nga nadadakip. No? So, well, if they are merely serving the warrant of arrest, yung PNP operational procedure, just like what Attorney Palatoco has been saying, should be followed. Kasi kung i-follow yan, wala naman po kaming problema. We will really cooperate with the police.
Apo, maraming salamat po. Ito, nagpadala uli ang sabi dito, Tagalogin mo na lang to, Chairman, kasi English eh. Sabi, the PNP personnel shall observe maximum tolerance and respect for individual rights at all times. The use of reasonable force shall only be resorted to for self-defense and defense of strangers. Moreover, the PNP personnel shall always exercise utmost impartiality and neutrality in effecting its role. So, Attorney Israelito, na gawa po ba ito?
Parang hindi po, Senator. Kasi nga po, in the first place, yung warrant of arrest, pag na-serve mo na, may requirement of a return. You have to return that to the court which issued the same. And in this case po, nung June 7, there was already a return. And as a matter of fact, the judge issued an order recognizing the return of the warrant of arrest. Now, on June 10, they served again for the third time, insofar as that warrant specifically is concerned, the same warrant of arrest, which to our mind was really a violation because in that case, if a warrant of arrest has already been served, it is incumbent upon the police to secure an alias warrant of arrest. Kasi nga, na-return na yun eh. So, dito po, walang alias warrant, diretso na sinerve and without complying with Rule 113 Section 11. Yun lang po talaga ang aming reklamo po dito. Kasi ang nangyari, hindi na follow yung rules at masyado pang excessive force po ang ginamit sa 4 na lugar at the same time. There could not be probable cause that Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy could not be in 4 places at the same time. And
Attorney, klaruhin ko lang. Yung yung date, yung day of infamy na sinasabi niyo?
June 10 po.
Yung June 10 na yon, ang warrant na ginamit nila,
Pasig.
yung warrant na na-serve na dati, na
Yes.
return na sa court,
Court po. May June 7 order po na nirecognize ng korte na meron ng
Return na.
return. Returned na. So technically, if we follow procedure po, I know they have a counter argument, but that counter argument needs to be corrected properly. If we follow the procedure, the rules on criminal procedure, there is a legal necessity supposedly to secure an alias warrant of arrest.
correct.
Yes po, yun po.
Hindi
Hindi po na
alias warrant yung dala-dala nila.
Hey, warrant of arrest pa rin.
Na-return na sa court.
Kaya nga, nung panahon na yun, sir, mga 6 o'clock na ako nakapunta. kay akala ko hindi talaga nila gagawin kasi na-serve na yung warrant eh. Oo. So pero ang nangyari pagdating ko doon, my first question to the CIDG lawyer kasi may lawyer na babae. And ko, Madam, may I know if you have a search warrant because you seem to have searched every nook and cranny of each building here. And so, wala pong search warrant, sir. Warrant to arrest. And ko, do you think that is legal? Sinabihan mo ako ni Attorney K. Lorente na inalaw na daw ni Presidente Duterte. So kung inalaw ni Presidente Duterte, ako na nag-lead sa kanila na pumunta doon sa what you call this, sa hangar, doon ang naabutan ko eh. Sa hangar, iniisa-isa, pati CR po, pinasok, pati mga cabinet, inopen po namin. Kaya para lang to erase doubt na kung nandun ba si Pastor.
Body from PNP who wants to respond. Napolcom. Alam kong abogado ka rin and you are with the Napolcom for a long time already.
Salamat po.
Anong masasabi mo dyan? Yung warrant that has already been served, hindi na-serve kasi hindi ba nakita si Pastor Kibuloy, pero returned to the court. Return to the court, acknowledge by the judge na ni-return sa kanila, then still the same warrant, siniserve sa subject. How do you deal with that?
I would not know specifically, Your Honor. Pero kung alias warrant yun, pwede rin naman din ma-serve. Pwede naman kasi kung ma-extend.
Hindi alias warrant. Kung hindi yun alias warrant.
At kung hindi naman ni-recall ni judge at isinurrender, pinakita kay judge at sinabi ni judge na i-execute pa uli, wala naman po expiration yun kung hindi niya pinipigil. Kasi nga base po yun doon sa sa report ng mga ng server noong unang proseso, baka naman may utos si judge kasi nga meron ng presumption of regularity naman. Kaya kung ang warrant of arrest po naman hinahanap yung tao, pwede po naman din mapasok yung mga kinaukulang lugar kung ano yung nakasaad doon sa warrant of arrest. Pwede naman po yun. At meron din naman pong consented warrant, kaya po nang nasabi nila, pinayagan po ng dating Pangulo na magkaroon ng service, kaya pumasok sa lugar, yun po naman allowed po yun, yung consented search na rin sa area. Batid na rin nila. Pwede po naman yun.
Pero
Thank you, Attorney Bernardo. Yes,
I
right.
would just like to clarify po, Senator, that the consent was given after the ROCOS happened. After po nung dumating sila at exactly 3:51 in the morning at saka merong officer ata na nagpakita ng papel doon sa gwardiya, hindi pa nga nakatapos, naglagay na sila ng ladder. Nandun naman yan sa video. So, the putting up of the ladder, to my humble mind, was really already a violation of the requirements under Rule 113 Section 11. So, i-clarify ko lang, maski po may Supreme Court circular kasi na pag na-return mo, kailangan sana na meron ka talaga, makuha ka ng alias warrant of arrest para ma-explain mo doon sa judge, we need to serve this again. Okay? In this case po, wala. So, kaya nga po, ang sinasabi namin, kung i-follow natin yung procedure. Tapos, kung gusto nyong pumasok ulit, malaman namin kung anong probable cause ninyo. Ano bang pinagkaiba? Alam naman namin, kinikasing kami po, Senator. Alam namin yan na every day may mga police operatives na nakamasid sa amin, may mga drones po na lumilipad sa above us. So, it would be impossible if they will not know na yung ako nga pag aalis ako sa KOJC, hinaharang ako pero okay lang, narang ko. Just around 20 meters away or 30 meters away, may checkpoint sila doon. Pinapa-open ang sasakyan ko, pinapa-open ko rin. Sinasabihan ko, si Attorney Torion po, sir, o si Attorney Torion, tinitingnan yung kotse ko. Pero ang sa akin lang, kung gagawin nila yan, please follow PNP operational rules and procedure. Yun lang po.
Your Honor, please.
Thank you.
Your Honor, please.
Yes, go ahead, Attorney.
nandoon po yun sa PNP Operational Procedure sa item 2.8 na pa nag-serve po ng warrant, pwede magsabi yung server at sila naman mayroong body-worn camera. At kung sa tingin nila hindi sila papapasukin, ina-allow din po ng rules of court na pwede mag-break in. Sa katunayan, pwede din mag-break out. At meron din po nakasaad doon sa rules of court na kung ang kanilang security o kaya mapuprostrate yung service of warrant, baka makatakas sa likod, ina-allow din po na magkaroon ng judgment call na mapapaliwanag naman after doon sa service of warrant. Kaya yung sa unang pagkakataon po, kung sa tingin ng PNP makakaalis yung tao, pwede na silang mag-break in doon. Magpapakilala lamang. At yung pagsampa doon sa bakod, ina-allow din po yun. At makikita naman natin sa video na meron na silang obstruction at that time. At yung mga bumbero nila doon, may tubig. Nakasaad po yun doon sa PNP POP. Calibrated ho yun, merong force continuum na napag-aralan po natin yan. Kahit na kung ano po yung uniforme ng PNP units na inassign doon, kung SWAT yung naitapat, nakasuot po talaga siya ng bihis ng SWAT ng uniforme. Pag ang naatasan naman doon yung police precinct ang na-assign doon, nakagaw lang naman siya o kaya nakapatig. Depende po kung sino yung naka-assign. Kahit na nando doon po, hindi naman sila yung pumasok. Nakita po natin nung unang video, ang nauna doon yung may mga shield. At nakita naman din natin, merong resistance at maraming tao rin sa harapan. Makikita naman natin, wala naman gaanong nasaktan. Pareho silang nabasa kasi galing din naman sa kanila yung tubig at nagkatulukan. Subalit mabuti na lang na eventually nakapasok naman sila doon. Kaya naging maayos. Sa tingin po namin, sumunod naman doon sa PNP operational procedure kung titignan po natin yung pangyayari. Sana nga lang may iwasan yon kung hindi sana nag-resist. Ganon din ang sabi ng si chair na iba po yung restraint pag peaceful assembly. Iba naman yung execution ng warrant na kinakailangan po na nireview namin yung POP procedure, nasa 2.8 po yun. At sila nga meron din sa kanilang nabasa at meron din nasaktan sa kanila. Pero gumigit na lang po kami para maayos ito. Thank you, Chair. Thank you.
Sir,
Thank you, Vice Chairman. Go ahead, Attorney.
with due respect po kay Attorney Bernardo, yung Article 2.8 lang po ang tama. The rest we can contest. Because I have here Annex C of our position paper is the order dated June 7 of 2024, which I mentioned before, signed by Acting Presiding Judge Rainilda H. Estacio Montesa. What does it state? It states that the returns of warrant of arrest dated May 14, 2024, filed by Police Lieutenant Colonel Jean M. Licod, City Officer, CIDG-DCFU, Davao City, and Police Executive Master Sergeant Franco A. Maanyo, Team Leader, DSOU Camp Brigadier General Rafael T. Crame, Quezon City, are both noted, so ordered. There is no mention here that there is an alias warrant of arrest. So, when the police officers therefore were meeting in order to implement again the warrant of arrest, from the takeoff itself, it was already questionable because a Supreme Court circular requires that there must be an alias warrant of arrest. You must explain to the judge what were the conditions why there was failure on the part of the police officers to arrest the accused, so that an alias warrant of arrest can be issued. That is I think all lawyers know that. And the matter, insofar as PNP operational procedure is concerned, was cited correctly by Attorney Bernardo, only that in this case, you can clearly see in the video that at the time when the said warrant of arrest was questionably served again, there was no reasonable cause or probable cause to believe that the accused was there or he was reasonably believed to be present there. And the third requirement, Your Honor, was not likewise required, that he has requested or been denied admittance thereof. These are the three requisites before you can operationalize Rule 113, Section 11. And the police cannot pretend ignorance that as to who is the administrator of KOJC properties. It is no less than our beloved former President Rodrigo Duterte. When they were there, if they would not want to be, if they do not want to give prior notice to the accused there, no, even if they have already conducted casing operations and even if they were circling already the entire premises of KOJC, they could have at least called the former president at least seconds before they placed the ladders. Bago muna sana nila nilagay yung ladder, tumawag sila, nagpaalam sila ng maayos. Wala, sinabihan nga sila, pwede ba hintayin yung mga lawyers namin? Hindi naman lang hinintay yung lawyers namin. So, the moment yung ladders nilagay na kaagad, violation na yon. Article 420 of the Civil Code would apply.
Thank you. Thank you, Atty. Atty, nag-file na ba kayo ng criminal case laban doon sa mga pulis na nag-operate?
Yes po, yes po.
File na kayo?
It's ongoing po, it's ongoing. We also have a petition for writ of amparo. Finally, it has been acted upon and they were required to file their respective answers po. Oo.
So, thank you. With that, we have to suspend this hearing dahil nga very importante yung mga hearing doon sa kabila at saka meron kaming commission of appointments. We will determine kung kailangan pa natin ng another hearing. We'll just inform you accordingly kapag meron pa tayong isang hearing pa.